Hi, and thank you for tuning in to Lunch Talk with the Carters. I am your hostess, Star Carter.
And I am your host, Michael Carter.
And we just came to tell you all that we are so excited about our new show, Lunch Talk with the Carters. We really do appreciate all your love and support that you have shown us thus far. We thank you for listening to our first two shows, and the feedback that you guys have been giving us has been absolutely awesome, and we really do appreciate it. And when you go on to these different platforms that we got, because now we're on iTunes, we're on Google Play. When you go on those platforms, please subscribe. And when we say subscribe, it's a free thing. It's not something that you have to pay for, so it's no subscription. It's just free. When you subscribe to our show on iTunes and on the Spreaker app and on the Google Play app, you are just being notified whenever we release a show, and that lets you know that, hey, Lunch Talk has put a show out. So we really do appreciate you all helping us with this, but we're about to get on with the show. How you doing today, Mr. Carter?
Oh, I'm doing great. We're on our second official episode, and I'm excited to be here. So we're going to get this thing started.
All right. So as we told you all on our last show, Provocative Dressing, and we really do appreciate everybody that made a comment, listened to the Provocative Dressing episode. Thank you, Miss Keisha, for your wonderful comment. We appreciate that. So when we tell you all that we want you to be a part of the discussion, please let us know how you like the show. And if you got any comments about the subject that day, please let us know how you like it. Michael did not reveal to us what we were going to talk about today. So Michael, what's the topic of today's show?
Well, today, people, we're going to talk about, is social media destroying your relationship?
Okay, so is social media destroying / ruining your relationship? Well, so we're just going to just give our honest take on what we see on social media as far as, is it ruining the relationship? So hope you all enjoy this show. Please give us your comment and feedback. And with that being said, Mr. Carter, you want to start it off?
Well, social media in relationships. I don't think social media has any room or of any kind in your relationship. But you know, some people get a little heated with their mate and they get on social media and they start bashing each other. That is the most preposterous, ridiculous thing I ever heard of in my life.
Yeah, you know, it happens a lot. I mean, you know, we get into our feelings sometimes and we're not thinking about what we're doing. And so we're, you know, when you're in the heat of that moment and that argument or whatever they done to you, you just want to vent. And you don't really think about who you're venting to. And I just feel like social media is not the vent spot when it comes to your family business. And that's just my personal opinion. You know, I'm not knocking anybody else. I'm just saying this is my personal opinion. I don't think that social media is the place to post those comments, whether it's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you post, wherever, Snapchat, whatever you do, that you feel like you need to share with the world your relationship issues. I feel like social media is not that place. If anything, you need to be talking to your mate about it and seeing if you all can work things out, because at the end of the day, it's you all that's in a relationship. It's not the world. But when you let the world into your relationship, then you open up the door for more problems in your relationships. What you think about it?
I agree 100%. Social media is supposed to be a place where people can go reconnect with long lost family members or whatever the case may be. I don't want to know that you pissed off at your husband or your mate. That's between you and your husband. Basically, that's none of my business. Okay? 9 times out of 10 is people putting their business on Facebook. And if you get a comment negative about your situation, you hit the freaking roof. But you the one that put your business out there for people to give you a reaction to it. Now you got every Betty, Sue, and Jane knowing you got issues with your man. So now Betty, Sue, and Jane may be on the prowl, if y'all know what I mean.
And you know exactly what he means. I feel like once you open up the door to that type of information on social media, you don't know who's been waiting in the wings to see that amp of opportunity to step into your relationship.
Waiting for y'all to fail.
Waiting for y'all to fail. And then that's when the DMs come in. You know,
DMs,
and y'all know what DMs
right,
mean, the direct messages, or and some people say, oh, they all up in my inbox. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
That's where the DMs come in. Because like I was talking to my husband the other day, you do not have to have anybody's phone number anymore to contact them. You know, at one point, you know, it was like, oh, they ain't got my phone number. They ain't got my phone number. You don't have to have anybody's phone number anymore when they got all these different apps that will allow you to call people, direct message them if they got a smartphone. That's all you got to do. And even if they don't have a smartphone, if you're on a computer, you can do the same thing, and on your tablet. So you can contact people. Now, unless they block you, then that's, you know, then of course you can't then, but then, hey, they got ways around that too. So with that being said, why would you want to invite unwanted attention and problems into your relationship? Why would you want to put that all on blast for somebody else that may be possibly waiting to see y'all fail?
The thing about that to me is don't get me wrong, ladies, I see a lot of ladies doing that a lot more so than men. Men do it too, because men can be a little petty and a little childish, but I feel that it's more women. You get mad at your man to the point that you want the world to know that he's no good or how he treated you. And then a week later, you're back with him. So what in the hell did you do all that for?
You know what, Michael? You are so right. I see that so much. And you know, ladies, please don't get mad at me on this. I'm just giving you my own personal opinion.
Give it to him, baby. Please give it to him.
I see it. I see it a lot. I do see it. I've seen where some of my friends on social media, and you know, I'm on all platforms. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on a whole lot of different things. So I see a whole lot of different posts. So with that being said, I do see, and in my husband's defense on this one, y'all, because I know y'all probably gonna get, well, women, they don't. I do see way more women that are doing those kind of posts than men. And you know, we are an emotional being. That's one thing about us women. We are emotional beings, and we don't deny that. But I feel like we got to get that in check when it comes to our families. Our families are people that we hold dear to our hearts. They are our safe haven from the world as our families. We got to have our family unit. So with that being said, would you just open up the front door and let anybody into your house where your kids are at, with your husband or your boyfriend or whatever, or your baby dad, whatever kind of relationship you all have that works for you all? Would you open up the front door to your house and tell any and anybody just to come in and sit on your couch and just observe what's going on in your house from day to day and just see how y'all interact? Would you just have a free fall and let anybody just come into your house and just see your inner workings of your relationship? Would you do that?
Basically, that's what you're doing when you putting your business on Facebook. You're allowing outsiders in your personal space. Nobody needs to know what's going on in your house if you and your mate or whoever is having issues. That's between you and your mate. Leave that shit in your house, because that is downright just an invasion of privacy. And basically, to be real with you, a lot of nosy people out there, they want to see that. They want to see what's going on in your life, and you giving them that power. Mm-hmm. So like I was just saying, I'm not saying men don't do it, because men do it as well. But I've seen a lot of ladies that do it. And ladies, when you do this and you wonder why your family and your friends don't like your mate. I mean, because you done called him and did everything, called him everything but the child of God. You done said everything. He's everything from a no good piece of shit to your left eye jump every time you do something. I mean, you know, they just,
the left eye jump.
They put it out there for the world. That's my private business. They ain't got nothing to know about my left eye. They ain't got no business knowing about that. But you get mad and you put it out there. Personal shit, ladies. Personal shit about your man, you would get mad and put it out there. And like I said earlier, a week later, you're back with him. Now the world know he got a small dick or whatever the case may be. You done put it out there. You done put it out there for everybody to see. Come on, ladies.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Michael. Okay. I'm sorry, you all. this is Lunch Talk with the Carters, which we must say again. So it's no telling what is going to come flying out our mouth. So
God,
please,
explicit.
Please,
That's what we got on there. Explicit.
That's what we got. Because there's no telling what's going to come flying out of either one of our mouths. Because we're just giving you our uncut opinion on this situation. So we're not going to be muting it. I'm sorry if it's too sensitive for you. Please don't listen to it. But don't bash it. Don't bash it if it's not your cup of tea.
Because it's good shit. Tell you the truth, it's good shit.
It's good shit. Don't bash it if it's not your cup of tea. I'd rather you not listen to it. But we just letting you know that it's going to be some things that's going to be said. So let me pick back up. I digress. Let me pick back up on what my husband just said about, putting all about the little wings and all
business.
Kind of stuff
all on
the page or whatever. And like I said, it's not just the book. It is also other social media sites. I just look at it like this. If you're having a problem in your relationship, the only person that can fix your relationship is the two people that is in the relationship. That's why relationships are consistent of two people. Now, I'm not talking about all that extra that some people do in their relationships where they have multiple wives and all. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother stuff. I'm talking about the norm two people that's in a relationship. Everybody has problems. Do you think me and Michael Carter don't have problems? You are a lie.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But
because
we grown
are
folk.
real. We are real, and this is real life. So every day is not going to be a sunny day. Every day is not going to be peaches and cream, and every day is not going to be, hey, baby, I love you. We're not painting a falsehood on this podcast because we are humans, and me and Michael do not always agree on everything. But here's the thing. What we do not agree about is between us. It's only up to us to work those things out. It's not for me to put it on Facebook or on Instagram, posting a sad picture saying, he did me like this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not, come on. Really. Because then you're opening up a door for people to ask, what'd he do?
That's the next day. That's the next day.
Call me. In the comments, call me, boo. What's going on? Hit me up. What's happening? You are opening up the door for people to come into your house.
Nosy ass people.
You are opening up the door for people to come into your house. You would not do that on the street. You wouldn't do that on your street. You wouldn't open up the door. So why are you opening up the door to the world on a social media post? I look at it like this. Social media, like my husband said before, should be mostly about connecting with old friends that you went to school with, family members that you don't see all the time. You can use it for businesses. You can use it. It's a whole lot of good uses for it, but I see a lot of negative uses for it. And I feel like we got to stop doing that in 2018. We really do. We got to stop putting our families down on social media. It's not a good look because at the end of the day, people don't need to know that kind of information about your relationships and about what's going on in your family. Because not only do you have a Facebook page when you are making these comments, but 9 times out of 10, your kids got a Facebook page or they got a Twitter page or they got an Instagram page or they got Snapchat. So they seeing it too. They seeing you talk shit about daddy or they seeing you talk shit about mama. So they seeing it. And when they see it, guess what? Their friends are gonna see it too. So now the friends see it. And it's an endless cycle. All of a sudden now everybody is all up in your business. They're all up in your business.
Just think about it. Just think about what she said. That is the absolute truth. Because now you got reasons for your kid to go to school and get picked on. And you did it. You did it. You wondering why your kid may have got in trouble or whatever because you did it.
They may have to fight.
Exactly. Because of your bullshit.
Because you put something on.
Yeah, because of your
there.
bullshit. And they talking shit about one of y'all. They talking shit about mama or daddy. Your daddy fucked over your mama. or your mama, she out there club hopping, or whatever the case may be, and now the little boy got to fight, or the little girl got to fight to defend y'all bullshit, what y'all got going on.
What y'all got going
because y'all should have left it at the house.
Adult situations only need to be kept between adults, and I believe that wholeheartedly. That's another show, but adult situations should be kept between adults. So with that being said, Why would you put your personal information about the negative things that's going on in your family? When I go on the book or the Instagram or whatnot, and I see family posts, I want to see you all doing well. I want to see family pictures. I want to see you laughing. I want to see you enjoying the new baby that was born into your family. I want to see the graduations. I want to see the happy birthdays.
Or the new businesses.
I want to see you prosper. I want to see that type of stuff in my timeline. I don't want to see that David decided last night that he didn't want to come home.